to do. What's up? How y'all doing? Want to see if it's streaming yet. It says connecting, so we're going to give you time. Get everything together. Make sure you grab your glass. Grab your glass. Grab your glass. Uh-oh. We up. Okay. We connect dashboards together. Okay. Alright. Boom. Grab your glass. Let's see. Let's pull up our chat. We are up on Facebook. Let's see if we up on Facebook yet. I'm updating everything. Streaming. Yep, we're streaming live. Cool. Peace, family. Let's see if anybody's in the chat yet. Not yet, so we cool. Alright, so lines are open. I want to make sure people know. Lines are open. We're going to leave it open a little while so we can have a conversation. Of course, it says it didn't go to Facebook.
This call is being recorded.
Somebody on the line. Who on the line? Sound like y'all enjoying yourselves. What's going on? Who on the line?
Quasi.
What's up, Quasi?
What's up? Man, I've been blowing you up.
Since when?
Yesterday. Still going to the sweat?
Yeah. He said about 10:30, so I'm going to do the show now, jump on the road, so we get it together. I don't know if I'm going to stay for the sweat. I'm going to help put everything together, and then I want to make sure the sweat lodge is still standing, do what we need to do that. And then I'll probably be coming back to the crib.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. Getting ready to go out here.
Yeah.
It's been about 5 years since I did a sweater. Has any parts of one?
You said 5 years? For real? Damn, Quasi, you old. I don't even know what to say about that, my friend.
Hold on, say it again. My fault. I was switching to the Bluetooth.
I said, man, you old. You said 5 years? Damn, dude. Damn, 5 years. No.
5 years is a blink of an eye these days.
Yes, it is. It goes very quick. And you think it's bad now. Wait till you get older. The blink of the eye moves even faster. You understand? So, so first off, I want to welcome everybody to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am putting up all the chats right now, so if anybody got something they want to say or they want anything they want to talk about, before we get into the toast, as well as after. As y'all see, I have somewhere to go. Quasi is already almost en route. I ain't gonna say already en route. Almost en route. I think because I was looking at one of these apps and it appears, I mean, sometimes it say 494, but I seen one the other day that said we was up to over 500 people following us, Gye-Nyame Journey, on Facebook. So I'm gonna give it up. Yeah. Y'all deserve it. Getting out here grinding. And the video from yesterday got shared over 26 times. I want to thank y'all for spreading the word. Hopefully the sisters receiving the helping hand from our national as well as international family. I reached out to one of my brothers with a larger platform to try to help and get the word out about what she is facing and what's going on. So we want to send out another round of applause for all of you that listened in and responded to that sister. Where is my audience? Oh my. That's where it goes sometimes, family. That's where it goes. Alright, here we go. So somebody else is on the line. Who else on the line?
I do.
Who else on the line?
Mr. Shaka.
What's up? What's up? How's everybody? Where you at now?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So, all right, family, we're about to go and get the day started. Y'all know what it is. First off, I want to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simple production. And, of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. That shit can be hard. Why my music all off? It's cool though. Grab your glass. Drink your water. What you say, Sash? You singing it? Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Breathe deep. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Drink. Now raise your glass and get some water. Twist the cap and pour some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Lift your glass. Drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Now move your body and drink some water. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Drink. Stretch out a little bit. Drink. I was supposed to say move. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass. Drink. Take your breath in, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Lift your glass and sip some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Move, drink, live, toast. Man, I got it all mixed up. Breathe, live, move, toast. Take a breath. Your glass and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Drink. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Drink your water. Take your breath. Toast your ancestors. Just took a long sip, family. Get you some water before you start your day. Get you some water. Can you go that way for me? Thank you very much. I want to thank everybody that's taking the time to tune in. If you're tuning in now or if you're tuning in later, this is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am Brother Hatem. I am your host for the show. We are right now about to toast and get some stuff out because I'm experimenting. It ain't even an experiment. I'm just want to sample some of this lemon, lime, and ginger. Well, Justice League. So it has lemon, which is Superman, lime, which is Wonder Woman, because lemon and lime, they got the same type of powers. Then we got ginger, which is that Batman. Then we got that red spice, that cayenne, and that's the Flash. We said we're Black Panther. Black Panther is the black seed. We don't do. That's a DC. This is a DC drink. The Marvel drink is the black seed one that I'll be making for Brother Kwame. All right, let's see. We had some people on the line. Let me go to the line real quick.
Don't drink water ever again.
You said don't drink water ever again. That's not a healthy lifestyle. All right, family, here we go. So, before I get into this toast and finish drinking my water, is there anything that anybody want to talk about? Anything anybody want to share?
Yeah. Don't ever play with your brother again.
Oh, man, it's real life here. It's real life here. So, all right, since nobody got nothing to share, I'm going to go back through the Proverbs of the last 2 weeks that we ain't really had shows for. Wisdom is nothing but a preparation of the soul, a capacity, a secret art of thinking, feeling, and breathing thoughts of unity at every moment of life. That's by Herman Hesse. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. That's Mark Twain. I think we had Mark Twain the week before that too. Yeah, we did. All right. Little by little, the bird builds its nest. That's the Musai. Then on day 47, it does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. That's Confucius. If you're not doing your best, you won't have any time to worry about failure. H. Jackson Brown Jr. And do not mend your neighbor's fence before seeing to your own. That's Tanzania. So if any of those y'all want to hit on, we can hit on prior to, because I got a little bit more water. Anyone you want to hit on, we can hit on. Other than that, let's just drink our water. Let's get this toast on. So I get up here to this sweat lodge and help with this work. So, anything going on out there in the world? Who got somebody screaming in the background? What's up, Miss Aisha Essex? What's up, Tylese? I see you on here.
Hi, Auntie Tylese.
Sasha said hello, Auntie Tylese.
Hi.
All right, so we know voting is going down. Make sure that if you're going to vote, make sure that you're registered because they're trying to scrub. They're trying to scrub it up down there. Then scrub me off. So it's cool. I got it. But we got a bunch of issues out there, and my only piece. Well, we going to fix the sweat lodge, baby. We ain't going to. I don't know if it's an official sweat. We're going to make sure. Like I said, it don't just magically pop up. And then people could just go sweat. Now I got some work that has to be done to make sure that the area is clear, safe, and that the materials are on the sweat lodge properly. Like I said, when it comes to a lot of our ceremonies, our rituals, our holidays, it's only a few that really get out there, really get involved with it because the ceremony starts and ends at certain points. And oftentimes people just come in at the fancy part of the ceremony. But the most important part is the building up of the ceremony, the ritual, and the holidays. It's not just the holiday. You know what I'm saying? The lay person is involved with just the holiday. You know what I'm saying? Those that are truly invested have to be involved from beginning to end, like Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is 365. We got to be working on that all the time, even though it can get on your nerves, even though you can be tired, even though you can be arguing. We got to be working on the principles all year round, working towards those days of December 26th through the 31st, which for those that's been working on the actual Kwanzaa celebration is a break. Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's like we get to demonstrate what we've been up to. So yeah, we got so I got to go work on the sweat lodge today. Also, we got some other stuff that we have to get working on as well. Yesterday I had 3 young people move up to the next level in Gye-Nyame journey. They're sending. You understand what I'm saying? So we're building, we're moving, we're growing. Actually, we're supposed to be more than that, but we're gonna work on getting to that point where we have, get off her hair, Shasha. What we have, it's real life here, Gye-Nyame. I can't remember what I was saying. My kids start bugging out. All right, so we're gonna do this toast. I threw those proverbs out. Let me go and finish my water. Make sure you drink your water. There's only 4 things you need to do to stay healthy. That's breathe properly. Those that can't see, those is on Spreak. I just took a deep breath through my nose all the way down to my belly. First, fill up the belly. Then fill up your chest. Taking in a full breath. Pausing for a second. Not just, some of y'all just be. Now, so every now and then we got take a full breath. Pause. Then breathe out. Breathing properly. Quality water. Right now I'm drinking artesian water. You know what I'm saying? Spring water is what I've been working with lately. You know what I'm saying? But pure water. Try to get as pure as possible. That's number 2. Number 3 is a culturally appropriate diet. All those out there, I keep on stressing. Check out the African heritage diet, especially those that have these little diseases creeping into your life, right? Like diabetes and a lot of these autoimmune diseases. You got that stuff creeping in. Start looking at a culturally appropriate diet, because one of the things that you're going to see in the culture, and if you don't see it, you need to get in contact with me, is that a lot of cultures fermented food. Fermented food. Now, I want you to understand the power of fermented foods and what it can do for you. So go and look that up as well. Also, last is movement. You got to get up off your butt and you have to move. You have to move. You know what I'm saying? You could do, you could make it part of your day. As far as getting up, instead of calling on the phone, somebody at your office, getting up and walking to them. Get up and move. You do those 4 things, for the most part, you keep the doctor up out your life. All right? But then, that diet piece, that African heritage diet, I'm suggesting that y'all get out there and look at it. Also, you could throw in some June into your regimen as well, and you could be a brewer or a fermenter. You got both on the line.
Oh, man, you just reminded me of something.
What? What's that?
I got one more bottle of this red June. While I'm here, we got to toast to it.
All right, well, you're going to have to hurry up, because I'm about to go. Because the Sweat Lodge is literally out of town.
I want to go to Sweat Lodge.
You can't go to Sweat Lodge today. So I'm going to be out there. Actually, I'm going to be leaving out of here in about an hour, going up there to help them get that set up. They going to have a sweat. I think they might have a sweat too, but I don't think I'm going to stay for the sweat. I just want to get the lodge together, get back home. I gotta get ready for tomorrow.
Right.
My fault. Did I just say that?
Yes.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Yeah, there is no tomorrow.
So I'm going to take that advice and I'm going to start preparing. I'm going to prepare in the day. I'm going to prepare today. I'm preparing for the day. I'm going to get out, do what I can, get back, get rested up, and prepare for my eternal now, right? Because that's all we can do, prepare for the eternal now, you know. And by doing it and by handling our business in the now, we make sure that our children have the type of future that they deserve. Other than that, you're just talking shit.
Cleavage.
So, we're going to toast.
Cleave.
I'm going to use this Justice League. Well, let me let y'all see how us fermenters do it. I don't know how them old-fashioned brewers, I don't know how them brewers do it. But I do know how the brewers do it. But let me show you how us fermenters do it.
Cleavage.
That is 2 gallons.
Come here.
Woo. Yes, this is 2 gallons. This is the small bucket, and as you can see, this bucket is designed so that you can actually ferment out of it. So not only can you let your batch sit in here, you know what I'm saying, you can also let it air out in here as well. Now this one has been breathing for almost a week and a half, if not 2 weeks. So let's see what we got here. Let's see. Gotta stir it up because the lemons and limes and ginger are still in there. So that cayenne is still sitting up on top. See how this is gonna make me feel. Alright, also, please check out yesterday's show so that you can get that sister's story, that sister and her family story down there in Georgia. Like I said, hopefully we open the door so that her fundraising will be successful. But I know some people from Gye-Nyame has assisted. I have received calls from them. And, you know, hey, y'all got out there, y'all showed out. Once again, making me proud. Making me proud. Family? All right, so I want y'all to see this. That's that.
Yeah,
lemon, lime, and ginger. Look at that.
Yeah,
with a little bit of bee pollen. I think it's a little bit of bee pollen in that. All right, so what we going to do, I need to put the top back on.
Oh, man, that's coming back.
You don't have to go.
Cleavage, your clothes over here.
It's good. We first,
Hey.
first shot of it.
Hey. Y'all having who you conversating with, man? Share the conversation. You all over the line.
Man, I was just sharing. I was sharing a June experience. You know, I don't know what it is, but I brought this red June, and you know, it's a mature stuff to make you got that a real sour,
right?
And
vinegary or sour.
Was just remarking on how, like, you know, as soon as we drank it over Allende, it was just. I mean, it was an energy like that set on immediately. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you had that experience with your Jones, but I'm just saying, like, you know, those enzymes are already cut to where, like, your body don't have to break them down no more. So,
exactly, like,
you know, it surprises me every time when a newbie drinks some and they like, hold on, what's going on right now?
Man, hey, I'm an oldie.
Yeah. Does that happen to you?
No, man.
Do your people experience that?
I don't know, because a lot of times I drink by myself. I've been drinking by myself, so I don't know. But what I do know is that some people be like, I get a buzz. I'm like, it ain't that much alcohol in there. So maybe that's what you talking about.
You know what? That's what I said yesterday, too.
So I have had people say, hey, I get a buzz. And I'm like, it's not that much alcohol, so you might be feeling something else. And maybe that's the energy rush that you're talking about. Woo! Man.
Hey.
So So for those that don't know,
you kind of feel like a buzz out there. Do kind of feel like a buzz.
But it's not producing that much alcohol, and plus it's not sitting long enough for. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? We know what's going on. For those that don't understand, we're talking about the drink that you see right here. Shaka also makes it. He used a brewing method. I do the fermenting. We have what's called a SCOBY, and it transforms this green tea that we use. We each got our own mixture of green tea or different types of teas that we use. And the SCOBY eats the honey and the caffeine in the teas to create this drink. And it's a probiotic. So when you go places and they charge you an arm and a leg for a probiotic, know that your family got means of helping you go and develop and build your own probiotics. I mean, it's not a hard thing to do, is it, Shaka? It's not incredibly hard. And once you get it in you, like he said, like some people talk about it being a buzz, but is that your body is able to get access to the nutrients so quick. You know what I'm saying? But your body ain't used to that. You got to break down everything. This is already broke down. And this is considered a food, by the way. All right, so first, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator, we lift up our glass and we say, thank you very much, Miss Shasha Mosh. This is real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. From there, family, we move to our list of ancestors. We move to our list of ancestors. Once again, I got my book. There's room in here for your ancestors. So, Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia William Walter, Christopher and the Gasson, Lena, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Macha Q. Pitt Manel, Nomo X, and Pat Ma, Ron, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lunny, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxter brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kell Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rendelman. Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Ware. Man, shouts out to all those people that's sharing the video. Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Selva Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Mina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, and Ellis Murphy. Now, for all those that want to have their ancestors added to the list, hit us up at 614-300-1875. Right? Text, that's a text number. Text in your ancestor's name. You can text in hashtag Gye-Nyame Journey. Or just, if you text, it will text you back automatically, sending you the form where you can go on and fill out whether you want to be on the Black Signal, whether you want information about the daily shows, the once a week shows, if you want to know about any of the activities that are going on, from like movie nights, warrior training, camping trips, sweat lodges, any of the thing that we as Gye-Nyame do, we got this Black Signal and we put it out. The number is 614-300-1875. Stay plugged in. We also be letting you know about Kwanzaa celebration, dates and times. We know the dates, but times, if there's any changes, you know what I'm saying? And anybody out there that has stuff that they need to be promoted, or not just promoted, but you need people to be informed about, and it's culturally appropriate, because this is the Black Signal. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the fuckery signal. It's the Black Signal, okay? So, we want to make sure we keep stuff culturally appropriate, that we sending out, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't mind helping people out, And so, on with the list. I'll add your ancestors to the pretty book, a gift from the great organizer at the school. The Friedrich Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Hadley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Nelon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gina Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaneko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Voy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, June Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Ann Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Kofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, let's see, just in case some ancestors have come in over any of the timelines, checking the timelines. I know where we stopped, but just in case, we want to make sure we cover all of the tribes, people, just in case there's some of y'all out there You might be typing it in. I can't see everything all the time. Uh-oh. Hold on. Is it? Oh, man. Happy birthday, Miss May Helen Jackson. All right. It's moving slow. Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Liddy Green, Nathan Green, Bet Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Mirelle Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, nope, not on there yet. All right. Elizabeth Battles, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban. Cleveland! Yeah. Come here for a second. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Go down there and see if that sump pump is that the sump pump?
Yeah, that's the sump pump.
All right. Make sure because it sounds like water is spilling inside the house. Is it? Real life here. Water spilling inside the house?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, it's coming through where it always comes through.
Where?
The bottom of the stairs, and then it goes around, wraps to the thing.
Oh, spilling in the house is different than leaking into the house, Cleveland. Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Emania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, Delise Waters. So we want to lift our glass to all of those ancestors that we read, all of our ancestors in our tribe. We lift up our glass and we say our shame. From there, we move to the present moment. What's going on in the present moment, family? The present moment is all we have, so we have to use it to its maximum. We got to live it on purpose, on Nia, at all times. So now, we are in Imani. For those that don't speak the language, this is the day of faith. The Modic principle of the day is harmony. The M7 is trust. The color is red. I got on the white shirt. The red shirt downstairs. The Hermetic law is gender. The male day, if your name is Kwesi, it just happened to be your day. It's your Kwesi. It's your day, Kwesi. It's your day. If you're female, it's Akusua, right? So, with that, remember those 6 emotions we're constantly working on: mad, sad, or scared, peaceful, powerful, and joyful. African Center Cultural Virtue Values value system that's used by the Emotional Emancipation Circle. In Wolof, today the word is Jom, a sense of honor and self-respect, Akan ethics, goodness of human nature, and traditional Yoruba, Oju Ona, originality. All right? So we lift up our glass to this moment and we say Ashe. From there, family, what do? From there, we move to our children's children, onto infinity. We are responsible for the next generation, so if we ain't handling business in the now, they won't be able to handle business in their now. So our now is the foundation. Each now, each day, each moment is a block that we are either building or not building for the foundation of our children's lives or our future generation lives. And I have to ask the question on a consistent basis. Are you building? Right? So we lift up our glass to our children's children onto infinity. From there we move on. And where we go to all of our relations. We go on and toast all our relations. We say Ashe. Last but not least, this that selfish libations, that selfish toast. Family, what is it? What is it that you need? Because a lot of us, we serve sometime with an empty glass. So now, while we got all this energy here, why we got the ancestors, we got the creator's energy, we got that focus right here, the focus of the people here. What is it that you want mental energy put on right now for you? What do you need? Right? We lift up our glass, we say Ashe. From there, family, I salute the most powerful, beautiful, most spectacular being in the room. And you know who that is? That just happened to be you. I lift my glass to you. I lift my glass to you in both hands, right? And we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, family. I'm going to taste it. Let's see. Still smell a little bit of honey in there. Hot damn. Summer in the city. All right. Lines is open. Somebody else called in. Who on the line? Let's go on and chat it up before I get up out of here. Come on now. Oh, somebody hung up. So Quasy's still on. I thought somebody had called in. All right. So, family, I want to thank you for joining us. I don't see nobody on the chat. I don't see no information on the chat. So we just going to keep it moving. And, family, I wish you a peaceful, powerful, and productive day. All right? Then I'm out. I'm out.